What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and in today's video I have a super quick and super simple bicep exercise fix that applies to every single bicep exercise out there and is perfect for anybody who's trying to put size or definition on your arms. Like I said, in today's video, I'm just going to give you a very quick bicep workout tip that is hopefully going to help anybody out there who's trying to put on size on your arms. I get a lot of questions from guys wondering how to put on arm muscle, arm size. And obviously you got to be training your biceps, you got to be training your triceps. Also, that means that you got to be working your back and your chest because both those muscles work as secondary movers for those exercises, for those muscle groups. But there's also a lot of things that you can do here or there along the way with the exercises that you are doing for your arms to take things to the next level. And I do have a bunch of different bicep workouts and bicep tips. I'll put a card up to it right here if you're trying to just get workouts or fixes for your form or anything like that. Tons of content in the channel. Make sure you're subscribing also. But the bicep workout tip is not going to be related to one specific exercise. It's going to work for any exercise out there, and all it's going to come down to is your mind-muscle connection. Because in my opinion, when you are working a smaller muscle group, and your biceps are obviously one of the smallest muscle groups on your body, you want to make sure you are feeling the contraction every step of the way. And a lot of people, and I have this bench right here in front of me just to give you guys an example. I'm using this as kind of like a preacher curl just because that's a super common exercise. And so a lot of people, they'll get down into a preacher curl and they'll do a bicep curl, and they're gonna feel it a lot, obviously, when they are curling the weight up. But then they might lose the contraction at the top. Maybe they're not controlling it too much all the way at the bottom. Maybe they lose contraction at the bottom. And so yes, they're getting, let's say they're going for 10 curls and they get those 10 curls, but they're resting in between contractions. So that's contracted, that's not contracted, and then they go into the next rep, lose the contraction at the top, and they do that over and over and over again. The issue with this is that since I've been lifting and helping people get in shape, if there's one thing that I've found has helped me along the way the most, it is time under tension for a muscle group and taking advantage of time under tension and making sure that every single set that you're getting when you're at the gym, you are trying to get that 40, depending on what type of training you're doing. But if you're going for hypertrophy, if you're going for muscle building, you want to get in that 40 to 50, 40 to 60 second range of time under tension with the muscle. And that means continuous tension. Now, that doesn't mean that you're doing one long rep. It means that throughout the concentric, the lifting up, the isometric, whether it's squeezing at the top, squeezing at the bottom, and the eccentric, which is the lowering of the weight, throughout those three contractions and as many reps as you're going for, you want to optimize your time under tension. And the one thing that has helped me more than anything else with biceps is flexing my muscle. And that might sound kind of douchey, but let me explain. So you're getting down into a preacher curl, okay? And usually when you're doing like a bench or a machine preacher curl, the weight starts at the bottom. So the first thing I want you to do is flex your bicep. Okay, that's the very first thing. So at the bottom, I could be resting. I'm flexing my bicep. That right there, I've already created that mind-muscle connection with my bicep. I feel a squeeze in my bicep. And so now, since I'm flexing it already and I go into this curl, I feel so much more of a squeeze, and you're still flexing it all the way through. You're flexing it all the way up to the top, and then even at the top, because I could rest this right here and I could just hold this here for forever because my forearm is completely perpendicular to the ground. So this could just be a resting position. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm squeezing my bicep as hard as I can. I'm flexing my bicep as hard as I can, getting that peak contraction, even though I'm not overloading the muscle right now, but I'm also not gonna be sitting up here this long. This is just an example. And then as I go down, I'm still flexing my bicep. The whole time throughout the movement, I am focused on two things. One, making sure that I am doing curls properly, but two, flexing my bicep throughout the entire motion. That's it. By doing that, you are going to take that mind-muscle connection to the next level. By taking your mind-muscle connection to the next level, you are going to allow yourself to have maximum time under tension. If you're going for 10 reps and you're just doing a curl and then kind of resting for a little bit, you're gonna get some time under tension because obviously you have to use muscle, you have to use tension to curl the weight up. But if you're flexing throughout the entire rep, for every single rep, you're going to have so much more time with your muscle under tension than if you weren't thinking about that at all. So next time you go to the gym, try this out. I guarantee you get the best bicep pump you've probably ever gotten, and I bet you also get more sore the next day and even more so 48 hours after your workout just by doing this one little thing. Guarantee it. Now, if you're looking for more help with building muscle or burning fat or just simple tricks that you can do in the gym, simple tricks you can do in the kitchen to really take your physique to the next level, I do have a free fitness quiz right below this video in the description that tells you exactly what you need to do depending on what your exact fitness goals are. So if you want some help with getting in shape, hit that link right below this video, take the quiz, watch the video at the end, and just do that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.